Will you join us?
No. Hey guys, it's the Gundam Boy, and that's right, we're playing Jump Space today. I actually got introduced to this game through Red Monster, and it looked like a game I was going to enjoy, so I decided to download it. And when I started up the game, it didn't work.
Check over here.
Okay. I've been playing too much Helldivers. I thought my game was dead. But luckily for me, if I hold down the F key and press the left click, you can actually get the game to start by force. So it was like 2 game restarts later, but you'll have to keep in mind this is a early access game. And you're probably like, oh, but Gundam Boy, early access is bad! But unlike certain games that don't really specify their roadmap, here we can actually see a fair amount of what they got planned and what they already have in the game. And it's also only like 20 bucks, so now let's talk about my first impressions of this game, because I gotta say, I am enjoying it. The tutorial was a pretty good way to introduce the player to the game, as it covers a large portion of the mechanics that you will eventually cover at some point. Too bad I have a really bad attention span and got distracted. Oh no! Oh no, you're not supposed to be able to do this with it, I don't think. Eater. And I'm gonna be real with you, this entertained me for way too long. That's what I do to my girlfriend. I shake her like this. Give her shaken baby syndrome. Once I was finally forced to put down the AI Iris, it eventually teaches you how to make a gun. This gun is very important, as it's your multi-tool that will be used for mostly everything you'll be doing in this game. The tutorial also shows you how to fly, which I gotta say, this is a pretty cool way to navigate around the map. The tutorial also introduces a little combat encounter so you can get used to the gunplay, with a big reward of purple stuff. And of course, yes, I did shake it again. It also teaches you a little bit about your ship, with being able to install things like the engine into the back, as it seems like you'll be able to find more parts across the game. And if you want to see how bad Helldivers has rotted my brain, I, for some reason, was looking at this and thinking it was like those goddamn oil puzzles where you're supposed to like, get the drill going, and I just thought I was supposed to solve it. But no, you're supposed to shove everything into their respective space within these borders to keep it from going offline. Dear God, I played too much Helldivers. Finally getting the ship repaired, I thought I was ready to jump space, but... God damn it. The game actually introduces it to you right on the spot, space combat, and I gotta say, I enjoyed this part of the game way too much. The tutorial also teaches you about your ship getting damaged, as while you're playing, if you're in combat situations, you can break parts of your ship that need to be repaired, which basically covers everything you'll be doing in this game. Fighting, looting, space fighting, and space repairing. They also have a little fun endgame screen. Once you beat the tutorial, that will take you to the hub world, where you can hang out and check out your missions, swap between your parts for your ship, upgrade your parts for your ship, look at the map, and as you can see here, when you first start off, you're not going to have that much places to go to, but later down the line, you will unlock more places to actually go and loot. You can also unlock outfits for your character and customize it. And I'm not too sure what I did here, but he starts to run every time I change. They also have a little gun range where you can mess around and just, you know, shoot targets. Or you can play the jukebox and listen to some jazz. Or you can dance next to your friend who got so exhausted from playing with you that he decided to die. He's dead. Yeah. And if you couldn't tell from what you've seen so far, this game is only semi-serious. And the bugs that I've seen so far have only been funny and not game break, which is nice for a change because I don't know how many more times my PC could take being destroyed. And if you have no friends, luckily you can still play it solo with the help of your little friend, Buddy. And there's only one way to describe him.
This little fucker is a rogue U.S. military asset and a danger to public safety.
As he's not a flying Roomba that sits there sucking up dust, this guy joins you in your mission and will fight alongside you. He can even use a sonar display to tell you about points of interest or even enemies nearby. The secondary weapons, don't worry, he got it. He can man them and fire them. In the middle of combat, he will run across the ship and dump the materials you've gained from destroying ships and then go back to firing the guns. Hell, before I even knew it, he was strapped and ready to go. He has a gun for his own fights. From what I could tell, it's not just that he's firing at the general direction. He's actually hitting his shots, which makes it only hard to try and farm aura, because when I was trying to take down the ship myself, he shot it while I was still on it. Like, brother, I'm still there.
Buddy was a bit too enthusiastic.
Did I kill him too hard? What happened there?
More so Buddy killed him.
Ah, how do we turn off Buddy?
You can't.
I have to say, the combat in this game feels very familiar to me, and I think it's because it reminds me of Titanfall 2. You can bunny hop to maintain a lot of your momentum. Going into the combat about this game, you can find most of your weapons around the field, with a little number at the top right to tell you how good they are. Mark III being some of the best that I found so far. And I'm still in the start of the game, so right now I am going up against some of the basic chaff enemies. And do keep in mind, some of the enemies act a little quirky, in a funny way. I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, seeing this guy spin like a disco is kind of fun. And it's not just the guns you can use in this game for combat, you can also find equipment in the field. Like I found a shield generator. Too bad the shield generator can't stop this little spider bastard from skittering towards me. Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop it. Oh, there it is. I take it that's supposed to like fly at you like a bomb, but it just never seems to do it. It like spins out on the ground and has a stroke. And for a brief moment, I had a flashback to the AGR from Call of Duty. There are bigger enemies in this game, but I'm still in the starter zone, and this is one of my first encounters dealing with them. Luckily for me, there wasn't too many enemies nearby to actually support him, so I just put him down. There are bigger and badder enemies, but it's all based on the difficulty. While the combat on foot is cool and all, I just still really enjoy doing the space combat. Overall, the space combat just feels so fun to drift your ship around hostile lock-ons and dodging and weaving between missiles, while your teammates or your crew are running around repairing the ship or firing the weapons right back at them, while a teammate decides to jump from your ship to attack another one while flying at him, like he's the goddamn Mandalorian. The video game already had me at the fact that you could fly a spaceship, but the fact that you could just jump off at any moment to start fighting whatever you want to bite makes me surprised, again, that this is a early access game. You can go from fighting on foot to transitioning straight to space. Right on the spot. It is absolute cinema, and also they have a gnome. So you know I had to show this to my friend.
Wait, fucking, there's a gnome?
Yeah, there's a piece of wreckage that at the beginning, it's like glowing blue, it's hiding behind one of that rocks, and this guy is in, he's in there.
Dirty fucking material?
Like any other sane person in this game, we decided to shoot him out the toilet. Look at him go! Throw him in the blender. Throw, yeah! So far, I've been having a great time with this game, even when Buddy decides to jump scare me.
Have a friend, Buddy is right behind you.
Buddy! You can try to thug it out by yourself in this game in a solo mode, but you'll have to keep in mind everything's on you. You'll have to keep in track of all the resources, the ship's damage, and you'll have to repair it all by yourself. And that includes carrying the cargo back to the ship. And remember kids, don't warp without your friend, as they will wake up in the ship completely crippled. But that is the end of my video. What do you guys think about Jump Space? Are you gonna play it? Is it worth the 20 bucks? Can you even afford it? Is 20 bucks too much for you? Did you by chance sell everything because you thought the rapture was today? Hello everybody, it's the Gundam Boy. If you didn't get raptured and you accidentally gave away all your shit, that's unfortunate. I should fill up like a bunch of like set dolls and then like fill them with helium and like let them go into the sky so people look up like, oh, they're leaving.